Good evening, YouTube. My name is Lorianne Johnson, aka Just Wondering. This is my first attempt at doing a YouTube video, and let's hope it turns out all right. I wanted to do this video because I am an avid YouTuber. I love watching videos on DIYs, fashion, cooking, shopping, Judge Judy, anything, Real Housewives, you name it. I love watching it. But my initial reason for becoming a part of YouTube happened last year when I found out that I was going to have to do dialysis. And first of all, hearing that can be very devastating to anyone, even to me. I am currently 60 years old. At the time, I was 59. And yes, it was quite scary. So I went into YouTube because in my discussions with my doctors, first of all, I knew that I did not want to do hemodialysis. I'd heard too many bad things about the dialysis centers and the conditions of the centers and the staff, and the fact that you can go sometimes and they'll pull too much fluid and then you're just in total wipeout mode for the rest of the day. And then there was that idea of being stuck every time. And it's not that I have a problem with being stuck with needles. It was just that whole process didn't appeal to me, because I am also an insulin dependent diabetic and I take shots every day, and I have for the past 32 years, But again, to hear that I had to do dialysis, I was like, whoa. So both my nephrologist and my primary care doctor suggested that I do PD dialysis, which is peritoneal dialysis done at home. Well, that was another scary factor. I was like, stop playing. I can't do dialysis at home. What is wrong with you? But again, that was because I hadn't looked into it and hadn't heard about it. And after looking at the videos and looking at the process, and again, looking at YouTube videos, at first I said no. But then after another talk with my doctor and seeing one young YouTuber talk about it, it was almost as if it was meant for me to hear her that day. Because the things that she said about starting the PD and what it's done for her, being apprehensive, being afraid, being nervous, it just, oh my God, it was like afterwards I was like, okay, let's do this. And of course I had to go through having the surgery to have the catheter put in, and then go through the healing and all of that process, and then go through the 6 weeks of in-clinic training. And I thank God for my nurses at Fresenius, because they were the absolute best in the world. They were just dynamic. I mean, it was dynamic. And uh, when you go through that first training session and you're looking at all the stuff that they're doing and you're listening to the instructions, you're like, okay, am I going to really be able to do all this? No. But you're like, I've gotten this catheter in and I said I wanted to do this, so let's just go with it. The other appeal for PD dialysis for me was the fact that I get to do it at home. And I do it overnight because I use the cycler. So I can connect at 10:30 and the cycler runs while I'm asleep. And so the next morning I'm good to go. And that appealed to me very much. So I went through the training. They ordered my supplies. It was delivered. My machine was delivered. My nurse came and set it up and told me, everything I needed to know, and said, so tonight is your first night. Good luck, Miss Johnson. I was like, whoo, Lord Jesus, am I really going to be able to do this? And part of me wanted to say, please don't leave me. You cannot leave me here with this monster machine. But I knew again that I was going to have to do it. Now, the requirements for doing it at home, you have to be in a room that doesn't have a ceiling fan, doesn't have a fan blowing, can't have any pets, your children, babies. And I at the time had a 4-year-old grandson, and they were like, but he cannot be there when you're doing the dialysis because he's too young and his little hands are going to get inquisitive, and that's going to cause a problem. And that was another thing, because I was like, oh, wait a minute, because my grandson is used to stand with Nana anytime he wants to, and now we have to tell him no. Oh my God. However, this was about Nana having life. This was about Nana living. And so we made the necessary adjustments. And the first night, I was really nervous, trying to look at the papers and make sure that I did everything I was supposed to do. And I thought to myself, oh my God, please, Lord, don't let me mess up. Please don't let me mess up. But after I got connected that first time, I was like, I did it. I did it. Oh my God, I did it. And that was for me a new beginning. It was a new day. It was the start of a new life journey. And so I am starting these type videos because I would like for people to like, just subscribe, and join me on this journey. Join me in sharing your journey. Let's connect on YouTube and share our journeys because, again, I say there are not enough of us out there talking about the positive side of doing peritoneal dialysis. And I would definitely like to give that a new start. So, if you like this video, please like, thumbs up, and subscribe. Thank you.